When Grandpa passed, he left my cousin and me 2 rings. My cousin snatched the plain simple Nanmawood ring, leaving the exquisite beautiful jade ring for me, because in the last life after the apocalypse arrived, all plants, animals and even humans began mutating wildly. Even these 2 rings underwent strange changes. Back then my cousin chose the jade ring, unlocking a storage space ability, but it was useless except as a mobile warehouse, while the Nanmo ring I wore seemed ordinary, but awakened healing powers within me. Even my blood became a miracle cure that could detoxify the infected. Naturally, I became the essential core of our apocalypse survival team. My cousin went mad with envy when he learned this, finally dragging us both off a high-rise to our deaths. Opening my eyes again, we had both returned to the day we chose the rings. This time my cousin snatched the Nanmo ring first and put it on, his eyes full of triumph. I obediently picked up the jade ring and slipped it on my finger, smirking inwardly. Take it then. Those terrible days will soon be yours to experience. Back in my rented room, my first act was dripping blood on the jade ring to bond with it, as a blinding white light flashed. The next moment I found myself inside a vast boundless space. Heavy white mist surrounded everything. Only a small area beneath my feet was clear and bright. Exploring slowly, I discovered, in this enormous space, whenever I stored an item somewhere, the white mist there would disperse, and time inside was completely frozen, meaning no matter how much food I stored, it would never spoil or rot. So I stored all the food from home into the space, then took out my phone, and began frantically operating on various loan apps. After all, in 7 days everyone would be fleeing for their lives. No need to worry about debt collectors coming for me. With the borrowed money I built a safe zone, then purchased massive supplies by the crate. Next I rented a guest house in a sparsely populated suburban area, and quietly waited for the apocalypse. Meanwhile my also reborn cousin was hoarding supplies too, but unlike me, he only symbolically bought some of his favorite snacks, spending the rest on limited edition watches and trendy clothes. In his view, personal power mattered far more than supplies. Reborn, he would become the world's ruler, making all powerful ability users revolve around him. Soon the 5th day arrived. Opening my eyes I felt a chill permeating the air. Drawing the curtains, outside was indeed blanketed in white. Snow falling in midsummer was utterly baffling. Looking outside I knew the infected would likely appear tomorrow. Sure enough, the next day TV reports constantly covered a new infectious disease. At first experts appeared on screen urging calm, sitting there analyzing endlessly. Suddenly a strange staff member rushed in, opening a horrifying mouth and lunging at the expert. With that expert's death, apocalyptic panic reached its peak. Though the outside world was chaotic, my place remained quiet and peaceful. Just as I planned to rest, a piercing scream sounded outside. The infected child viciously pounced on its mother. Seeing this, the young father actually abandoned mother and child and fled alone. Over 10 minutes later, silence finally returned outside. I slowly cracked the door open, seeing the infected child crawling slowly through nearby grass, like a mindless insect. Its parents were likely already gone. While the virus could make humans powerful, if the host was initially too weak, the mutated creature wouldn't be very formidable, like that child who couldn't even walk steadily after infection. I fixed my hair, donned a mask, protective cap and rubber gloves, gripped my dagger, rushed over and stabbed down. After a practiced search, I retrieved a golden core from the creature, but just as I prepared to return, a person emerged from behind the bushes. Seeing the vaguely familiar face, I finally remembered this person. Zhao Gang, a member of my previous life's team, with paralysis as his ability. During a zombie crisis later, he actually pushed his girlfriend out to block the creatures while fleeing. Zhao Gang, I suggest you be a better person. Otherwise, when danger comes, you'll be the first to die. With those words I turned to enter the house. Unexpectedly, Zhao Gang secretly followed, using his knee to block the door. I raised an axe with one hand, saying, "Take one more step and I'll cut you down." Zhao Gang froze at the threat, then recovered, screaming wildly, "You can't be so selfish. It's not safe out here, let me in." Yet I paid him no mind. With a bang I shut the door completely. Left outside, Zhao Gang broke into a cold sweat. Seeing he truly couldn't enter, he cursed under his breath and ran off. Home again, I stored all the fridge's contents in my space. Zhao Gang held grudges, knowing him he'd surely seek revenge, so I decided to leave immediately. Sure enough, 1 hour after I left on my motorcycle, Zhao Gang arrived with a group. They began violently kicking the guesthouse door. Zhao Gang smiled with satisfaction, as if already seeing himself beating me once the door opened. But the next moment,